You're back with Nada and Walid. This episode's going to be a bit more serious.
Ooh.
Talking about the most petty people in Australia at this point in time, all over the news. These 3 siblings' mother passed away a few years ago, and she left the oldest child, which was her daughter, and the person who cared for her up until the point she died, you know, doing things for her, getting her groceries, things like that. So she left her daughter as an executor of estate for her will.
Big words.
Yes.
No idea.
So what that means is she basically said to her daughter, you're in charge of administering my will. Her brothers did not like that.
Ooh. Wait, give us some context. How many brothers?
So she's got 2 brothers, Malcolm and Garry.
Malcolm and Garry. Oh, okay.
And their sisters, Carrie.
We might have some Malcolm and Garry followers, so don't make fun of that name, okay? It's a lovely name. Malcolm in the Middle is a good show, so...
All right. The judge at the end did say that they were stupid.
Okay, well, there you go.
But,
you're just quoting the judge.
That's it. What do they say when they...
Get the hammer.
Yeah.
Adjured? No, not adjured. I don't know. What did they say? I don't know.
Meeting adjourned? No, that's a meeting.
I don't know. What did they say when they bang the hammer?
Not sure.
Whatever.
Anyway, so for context, these people, well, the guys are almost 60 years old.
60?
They're not young to be doing dumb
Yeah, right.
All right.
Excuse me. Watch your language, Missy.
Sorry, Mum, if you're watching.
Yeah, go on.
So basically, So after the mother died, she left the daughter in charge. The brothers weren't happy about it, but according to the will, each of the brothers' children were to get $10,000 in their trust fund. So basically, they have a feud with their sister. They haven't spoken to her in about 7 or 8 years. I cannot imagine.
Dude.
Not talking to my sibling for that long.
7 to 8 years.
Yeah, and over like money.
Let alone a year, let alone a month.
I know.
A month? Sometimes siblings get busy, but 7 to 8 years?
7 to 8
That's some
years.
petty stuff, man.
Petty?
Never hold grudges against family. No matter how bad it is, you got to sort it out, man. They're fam.
Yeah.
They're your own blood.
And over money. Like, money comes and goes.
Yeah,
like,
money comes and goes, man.
I feel like if my sibling stabbed me, I might hold a grudge for like a year. And I'll be like, you know what? You stabbed me. But fair enough. I was being annoying. So basically, she was meant to put $10,000 in the trust funds of all her nephews and nieces.
Sister?
Yeah. And she hadn't done that. Which I think made their blood boil a bit more. That she was in charge of executing the will.
Yeah.
And that she hadn't done...
Well, that's not very...
She hadn't done her part,
That's not very nice of her.
So, in their retaliation...
Ooh, here we go.
Okay. They came all the way from Queensland.
Okay.
Which is the most northern part of Australia. To like Victoria, which is where we're from.
Yeah. Do you want to give them our address while you're at it? Yeah, go on.
There were some sources that say they drove all the way. And then there was one source that was saying that they weren't able to fly back because they were arrested.
Right.
So I'm like, fly, drive, what did they do?
What did they do?
We'll never know. Malcolm and Garry, if you're watching this, please
comment
let
down.
Us know.
Did you drive or did you fly?
Anyway, so
let us know.
Basically,
their
daughter was supposed to sell the mother's house and split the profits evenly with the brothers. Which I think is very fair of her mother to say in the will. So basically, they're both tradesmen. Okay. Or tradies, as we like to say in Australia. So like plumbers, electricians.
They don't say tradies in other countries?
I don't know what they call them. Trade workers?
Do you guys actually call them tradesmen? That's so weird.
I don't know. Anyway, so they work in the building industry. They hired an excavator. And if you don't know what that is, it's like...
I don't.
Like an arm claw metal machine, like Bob the Builder.
Yeah. That thing that does this.
Yeah.
Imagine controlling that. Sorry, I'm going off in a tangent. Imagine actually being in that.
There's one that lifts it up and then one that moves the...
Because it's so... Is it lanky? Like, does it do a bit of this as well?
I don't know.
Or is it like
the
solid and it's like... Yeah, because what mechanics makes it do this?
I think there's more than one lever control.
Because you need a lever for it to curl up, and you need a lever for it to go left, right, and up, down. And man,
wow!
Imagine the guy sitting in the thing. He's just got like 10 levers in front of him.
Well, clearly he knew what he was doing because he used this excavator to completely demolish his mum's house. These
goodness.
two brothers, Garry and Malcolm.
Come on, man. That's just wrong. Seriously?
They demolished their mother's house, right?
Yeah. With the excavator.
But even worse than that, like, they took literally a 5-minute video of them doing it. What? I watched it. The video's pretty sad because... Did
they do it live?
I don't know if it was live streamed, but enough. They like had the video.
Come on, man.
And they're laughing and smiling, and they texted their sister, "We started renovating the house." Like, as in, like, we're ruining it, basically.
Yeah. Wow.
And the neighbors, I think, didn't recognize the boys because they hadn't visited their mum a lot. They know the daughter, so they were kind of like to the brothers. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, they probably thought there was some random people.
They actually called the police while it was happening.
The neighbors?
Yes.
Yeah, well, good on them.
The police came and the brothers are like, we're just doing renovations. We're just about to head over to Bunnings and buy some more supplies. And the police was like, yep, all right, fair enough.
What? What kind of renovation is destroying a whole house?
Full demolishing. They tore down walls.
Come on, man.
They broke her fence. And this is like the most stupidest thing that they did. Not even, actually. We'll get to the stupidest thing.
Okay.
So they, you know those huge water tanks, the really big ones? Like a massive green, like, water tank.
Yeah. She
had one of those.
Like in the backyard? Or?
Yeah, so she had one of those in her backyard.
Yeah.
They rolled it down the street and left it at a major intersection in that
So
town.
they just put random people in danger?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And now, this really, like, upset me. No, this really, really upset me. So one of the brothers had mentioned to the real estate agent that his sister, who was working with the real estate agent, so his sister Carrie, he accused her of murdering his mum and told the real estate agent that she murdered their mother.
Wow, that's messed up.
Their mother wasn't even a victim of any violent crime. She, I'm assuming, just died of old age or,
just passed away of natural.
Yeah. While people were coming to inspect the house, they were expecting a sale of about close to $100,000 Australian dollars.
Australian, it's bank.
Her brother interfered in an attempt to stop the house from getting sold. He stole or, like, completely removed the hot water system, so the house was only receiving cold water. And who the hell is going to buy a house with no hot water?
Oh my god!
So that dropped the sale price, I think. Or
how
no,
did he do that?
Someone put an offer on the house and withdrew it because of that issue.
Yeah, that's sad. How do you even do that? How do you just steal the water system?
He's a tradie. He probably knows what he's doing.
He knows what's... Yeah, okay.
And mind you, the day they demolished the house was the day before it was set to be on auction. Something that really, really upset me that they did to the house was... They spray painted in red on one of the walls. I think it was in their mother's bedroom.
I saw this.
It said Louise. I think her name is Louise. That's how it's spelled. Anyway, it says Louise was murdered here.
Oh my god.
And they spray painted like a body as well on the ground. And I was like, what the hell?
Dude, come on, man.
Like, that's, like, have some respect for your mother.
Yeah, literally.
Who, like, is resting in peace or trying to rest in
peace.
Who
gave birth to you,
like,
bro.
how is she gonna rest in peace with her children?
Yeah, just fighting.
Being the way they are. In the end, they did end up selling the house.
Oh, wow.
The half demolished house.
Half demolished, or how much percent demolished?
The outer walls were pretty much all...
Should we put a picture up for the people?
So this is what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty bad.
How did that even get sold?
And they managed to do this in only like an hour or half an hour.
I don't even know where I'm going to put the picture, but I hope I'm looking in the right spot because that doesn't look good at all.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. So how much did it get sold for?
So anyway, in case we make this an audio only, the house was like completely like destroyed, all the outer walls. They somehow ripped the toilet out. Like the whole toilet, like out of the ground.
Come on.
The fence was gone. Like it was just completely like unrecognizable. Anyway, so keep in mind they were hoping to sell it for around or close to $100,000. The price it eventually got sold for was $7,500.
That's so sad, man. And come on, are you serious?
Yeah. And as I was
including land.
Including land.
What?
Bargain.
How much is this land worth?
Bargain. Carrie, if you're watching, I will pay you more. This was in a rural part
Very
of
rural.
Australia. So there was probably
4 hours.
kangaroos jumping around everywhere.
Wallabies and wombats and emus and kangaroos, all of them.
Yeah.
So the house was very cheap. It's not in like your main populated area.
If you were to split the cost evenly...
Man, I was just about to say that. Literally.
What? You're like harming yourself. Like you're not getting anything
There's
either.
literally no logic in this at all. If you had sold the house for $100,000 and split it, you would have made 4 times more each. 4 times more each than how much you sold it destroyed. Come on. There is no logic in this at all.
Right after they demolished it. Imagine, you just tore down the house that your mother possibly died in. You probably had so many childhood memories in that house. I don't know. What do? You go and get a beer and go to the AFL match.
Are you serious?
That's what they did.
How can
they
you
went
not
to a footy game. And I'm not like, it's not like American football or soccer. This is like Australian football.
Dude, and they were probably stressed. They were probably like, dude, we need to demolish this house quick. We're going to miss the game.
So police tracked them at the game. Didn't arrest them at the game. I think maybe because it was like too much of a crowd.
Yeah. Would have caused too much
basically,
commotion.
the police followed them back to their hotel and arrested them before they had the chance to fly back to Queensland or drive back. We'll never know.
Checkmate. By the cops, by the feds.
They appeared in court via like a Zoom link, I think. Now everything's online. So the judge is there with his like...
and then they're just like, end call.
Because I think they realized, oh, crap, we stuffed up. Because...
So they just realized that now?
You can't plead not guilty if there's literally a video of you laughing while you're doing it.
Oh my God, don't tell me.
So they pleaded guilty.
Okay, yeah, of course. Okay. I thought you were going to say they pleaded not guilty.
So they pleaded guilty and were fined $10,000 each.
That's it?
Only, that's it.
That's it?
That's all. Malcolm got fined $11,000. Gary got $10,000.
Well, $1,000 more?
Mind you, when someone gets fined for a crime, the person they do the crime against isn't the one that gets the money. So Kerry did not get the money. They just got fined like a criminal charge.
And where does the money go to? Just
the government.
The government.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, it's just a fine that they pay.
It's just like, they just flush it down the toilet or something.
But they did agree with the judge verbally that they'll compensate their sister a reasonable amount to compensate for the loss of her inheritance.
Right. On top of the 10 grand fine.
On top of the 10 grand.
Interesting. Now we're getting somewhere.
And now, this is quoted by the judge.
Here we go.
So the judge said, "You were laughing while you destroyed your sister's inheritance. Now the world is laughing at your stupidity."
Bars. Oh, bars, bro. Damn.
Like, what a savage judge.
Nah, he probably wrote that like last night. He was probably spending like 3 hours. He's like, man, I gotta hit him really hard.
I need a good closing statement for this case.
Yeah, he's like, you were laughing. How do I?
Wordplay. Yeah. So basically, when they initially got arrested, someone bailed them out. I'm assuming Malcolm's wife or someone bailed them out. And the conditions of their bail was that they aren't allowed to return to Victoria.
How much was bail?
I'm not sure. No, it wasn't anywhere. So
probably wasn't that much.
Basically, they got bailed out and they weren't allowed to return to Victoria until they were sentenced and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What does Malcolm do? Comes to a footy game in Victoria.
What? Are you serious,
while on bail and gets arrested again.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so basically
AFL is on TV as well, if you didn't know.
Yeah, just watch it at home.
Dude.
The judge said he would have given them both 8 months in jail if they didn't plead guilty. And also another reason he
Only 8 months, far out.
Yeah. I mean,
for destroying a house. I mean,
what do you reckon? Like
8 months, yeah.
Well, keep in mind they had no prior crimes, and like the employers and stuff all said that they were really good guys and like good character and things like that.
Could have at least rounded it up to a year.
Good people do not spray paint lies about their mother's murder.
Yeah, exactly.
On a wall.
Look, to be fair,
unless they were like on something.
If they've never had any charges before. And
I feel like 8 months is more reasonable than the 10 grand fine because at 60, who doesn't have 10 grand just lying around?
Yeah. Man, that's sad.
That is very sad. All up, the 3 siblings combined probably lost about $80,000.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, for no
just
reason.
For arguing. You know, see, Here's a valuable lesson. If you argue over money, you will end up penniless.
Ooh.
Like, you can't hold on to, like, things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope no one ever has to go through something like this.
And if anyone's interested in this story, do you want to put it in the description box?
Yeah, I'll put an article. Maybe you guys can even watch the video of these two.
Actually, no, I don't want them to watch the video. It's just disgusting
It's very
and they're
disturbing.
stupid. But if you'd like to read the article, I'll put it down in the description.
Yeah.
Do not watch the video because you don't need to watch two stupid people do stupid things. Like, you have better things to do in your day.
Unless you're watching us,
yes,
please like and subscribe.
Then please watch two people like us do stupid things, like talking about random topics today. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. Thank you for that research. Very interesting story.
Thank you. I tried my best.
Very sad.
Very sad.
Yeah, I guess the end take out of this video is, you know, everyone has a family and please look after yours and don't hold grudges and just text your mum today, right now, after this video and say, Mum, I love you. And also call your dad and don't call your mum because people always call their mums and they never call their dads. So maybe try it the other way around this time. Anyways, with that said, we want to say please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, like the video, and until next time, episode 3, whatever it's going to be about, hope you enjoy.
All right, guys, take care.
Peace out.
You're so cute.
Yes, sir.